Key West Travel Guide, USA. Why choose Key West as your destination? Key West is renowned for its warm sandy beaches and its quirky, live-in-the-moment residents. It offers a laid-back yet delightfully unpredictable seaside experience. Embrace the carefree spirit of the locals, affectionately known as conchs, and let your adventures unfold organically, whether it's joining a guided tour or embarking on a snorkeling expedition. Your journey might lead you to a lively Duval Street bar, a charming Mallory Square boutique, or even a tour of Ernest Hemingway's former residence. In 1982, Key West flirted with the idea of independence through a playful secessionist movement known as the Conch Republic. This history highlights the town's rebellion against rigid itineraries. Here, you're encouraged to wander leisurely, savor margaritas, spot six-toed cats, and dictate your own tempo. While the region has weathered hurricanes in recent years, Key West stands strong as a thriving vacation haven, ready to welcome visitors with open arms. Key West travel advice: ideal months for your visit. For an optimal Key West experience, plan your trip between March and May. During this period, the winter crowds thin out, hotel rates become more budget-friendly, and the weather remains pleasantly in the 70s and 80s, resembling winter's comfort. However, keep in mind that the winter season is the island's busiest and priciest. If you don't mind occasional rain and humidity, the summer months have fewer tourists and offer the best hotel deals. Just remember, you'll be contending with the Atlantic hurricane season from June to November. Additionally, anticipate increased rates during special events like Fantasy Fest. Ways to economize in Key West. Choose spring. Opt for a budget-friendly trip by visiting during the reasonably priced spring season, avoiding the costlier winter months. Two-wheel transportation. While renting bicycles and scooters is popular, it can be costly. Consider bringing your own to reduce expenses, and don't forget to wear your helmet to avoid unnecessary medical bills. Timing matters. Be mindful of the tourist tide. Avoid Key West's special events, which tend to fill up accommodations and raise prices, to save some money. What you should be aware of: leftward leanings. Key West not only holds the distinction of being the westernmost island in the Florida Keys but also leans significantly to the left on the political spectrum. Embracing its diverse population, including large Cuban and LGBTQ+ communities, Key West and its residents, known as conchs, take pride in their inclusive and progressive outlook. Seeking shade. While Key West boasts an array of museums, bars, and attractions, it's important to note that if you're in search of high-octane water sports and tranquil beaches, some of the neighboring keys may better suit your preferences. Literary legacy. Key West has a rich literary history, with renowned authors like Ernest Hemingway and Tennessee Williams spending their winters here. To honor this tradition, the Key West Literary Seminar annually invites celebrated writers to the island every January. Culture and traditions. Key West stands out for its diverse and eclectic population, many of whom are descendants of European immigrants from the Bahamas and proudly identify as conchs. Those who weren't born on the island but have made it their home for at least 7 years are affectionately known as freshwater conchs. The origin of this moniker is somewhat mysterious, though one prevailing theory ties it to the American Revolution when Bahamian loyalists started referring to the locals as conchs due to their shellfish-heavy diet. You may come across souvenirs bearing the phrase "Conch Republic" while exploring the island. This term was coined in the early 1980s when the U.S. Border Patrol attempted to establish an inspection point in Key West to combat drug trafficking and illegal immigration. In response, the city playfully threatened to secede from the United States in a mock event. Interestingly, this incident not only garnered significant attention but also boosted tourism to the area, solidifying Key West's unique identity. Where to indulge in culinary delights. Key West's dining scene is a distinctive and laid-back experience, where it's not uncommon to have a surprise visit from a rooster while dining al fresco. Seafood takes center stage in local cuisine, with Caribbean and Cuban influences infusing a flavorful twist into traditional fish dishes. For a deeper dive into how these Caribbean and Cuban flavors have shaped the island's culinary landscape, consider joining one of the city's top guided food tours. Additionally, if you've spent the day on a fishing charter and want to savor your catch for dinner, some local restaurants offer to prepare it for you, usually for a modest fee. Key West offers a range of budget-friendly dining options, and the lively bars along Duval Street are perfect for a fun night out. If you're aiming for a more upscale dining experience, be sure to make reservations in advance, especially if you hope to secure a table with a sunset view. Choosing this option means fewer crowds compared to Mallory Square, allowing you to relish fresh seafood and a glass of wine as you watch the sun dip beneath the Gulf of Mexico. Regardless of where you decide to dine in Key West, you'll find key lime pie featured on nearly every menu. While the debate over where to find the best slice rages on, this sweet treat has become so intertwined with the Sunshine State that it was officially designated as Florida's state pie in 2006. Safety measures. While the crime rate in the Florida Keys is relatively low, it's essential to exercise common sense when exploring Key West, particularly during the evening and in bustling areas like Duval Street and Mallory Square. When venturing into the water, exercise caution and pay close attention to flags and warnings issued by authorities. When cycling through the streets, ensure you comply with regulations, including the use of bike lights at night, with a white light in front and a red light at the rear. Navigating Key West. The most convenient mode of transportation within Key West is by walking. Mopeds and bicycles are also popular choices, but keep in mind that mopeds can pose safety risks. Taxis are readily available on the streets and can also be found in front of Key West International Airport, EYW, situated in the heart of the island. Additionally, the Key West Department of Transportation operates public bus routes throughout the island. Ride-hailing services like Uber and Lyft are accessible on the island as well. While few individuals choose to drive around Key West, embarking on the picturesque 165-mile, approximately 4-hour, journey from Miami remains a favored means of arriving in Key West. Be sure to subscribe to our page for more awesome travel guides. Comment how you subscribed and I'll reach out to you.